This is Crypto Kernels. I am your host, Asa Cain. In this episode, we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the new merger between President Trump's TMTG and Crypto.com to see exactly what's the deal. All right. Because this is very big news. They have just struck a major deal, one that could reshape how social platforms use crypto and shift how corporate treasuries treat tokens. Today, we're going to break it all down, what the deal is exactly and why they are doing this, the risk, rewards, and implications for crypto as well as media, what you should watch next also. So buckle in. This may be one of the boldest moves yet in crypto's mainstream mashup. As of right now, we are actually less than 48 hours removed from the biggest liquidation day in the history of cryptocurrency. Now, before we get into anything else in this episode, it's vital that if you learn anything during the course of this video, you show your appreciation and your support by contributing back. And you can do that in a number of ways, which I'll be showing you at the end. Also, make sure you hit the notification, subscribe, and hit the like button to make sure this video gets out to others like yourself who are new and who want to stay in tune with what's really going on. First of all, a bit of context. TMTG is the company behind Truth Social and Truth Plus. It also launched a fintech crypto arm called Truth.fi. All right. Crypto.com, by contrast, is one of the larger crypto exchanges and infrastructure platforms and the issuer of the Crow token. All right, which is its native token. Now, over 2025, TMTG and Crypto.com began revealing plans to integrate their operations. TMTG would embed Kronos coins into its platforms. Crypto.com would support custody, wallet infrastructure, and ETF infrastructure simultaneously. All right, now you still with me? More recently, they closed on a large token acquisition. TMTG acquired 684 million Crow tokens, valued at $178 million at the time, along with a mix of cash and stock to go along with the tokens. They also created a new entity, Trump Media Group Crow Strategy Incorporated, a vehicle intended to act as a treasury company that accumulates and holds Crow coins. This is a lot, don't you think? And there's another side. TMTG plans to launch a series of ETFs, exchange traded funds products, where Crypto.com will supply the crypto infrastructure, custody, and token supply. So the picture is TMTG wants to embed crypto deeply into its media and platform stack, not just as add-ons, but as structural elements. The Crow acquisition represents roughly 2% of Crow's circulating supply, based on their numbers at the time of the announcement. The total strategic plan hints at eventually deploying $6.4 billion to build what they term the America's Kronos Treasury. So it's not just a small integration. It's ambitious, high stakes, and intended to signal serious conviction on both sides. Now you might be asking, why go through all this trouble? Let's dig into what each party is trying to achieve and what they risk. For TMTG, differentiation and stickiness, embedding crypto rewards and payments into a social media ecosystem gives them a unique value proposition. Users who hold Crow or engage via gems may be more loyal or invested in the platform. Monetization and new revenue channels. Instead of just ads or subscriptions, they can monetarily benefit from crypto flows, staking yields, token appreciation, etc., treasury diversification, crypto assets as reserves. Instead of holding cash or traditional financial assets, they are keeping Crow as a strategic reserve that allows them to benefit from upside in crypto markets. With staking, they can generate yield. This mimics models used by crypto forward companies like MicroStrategy. Okay. And actually, I was just sitting here thinking about it. Ecosystem control and token anchoring. By being a major institutional user of Crow, TMTG helps anchor Crow's value and use cases. It increases the likelihood Crow gains more utility, demand, and liquidity. Cross network synergy with media, fintech, crypto, and EFT ambitions under one umbrella. Now, TMTG hopes to be more than a media company, a crypto financial media hybrid. Now, for Crypto.com, token utility and adoption integrating Crow into social media usage and payments gives the token real world use, which strengthens its value, proposition, and network effect. All right. Now, a large committed buyer like TMTG sends a signal to markets that demand for Crow is serious. It may attract more interest, institutional momentum, and liquidity. Platform growth and branding. Associating with the media ecosystem, Truth Social expands Crypto.com's reach and awareness, tapping into TMTG's user base. Okay, now revenue via infrastructure, custody, wallet services, staking infrastructure, and handling crypto for all EFTs all become monetizable services for Crypto.com because it's what they do. Now, the equity upside via TMTG stake. Their $50 million stock purchase gives them skin in TMTG success that aligns their interests. This deal is also about narrative and positioning. It signals that crypto is mainstreaming, that media and finance are merging, and that tokens are being treated as corporate grade assets, not mere speculation. The ambition is not subtle. That said, the risks are equally notable, which leads into our next section. Risk, weaknesses, and critics. Red flags. Whenever you see bold media deals like this, there are bound to be red flags, especially in our space. And we're going to highlight some very important ones. Number one, market volatility. Crow, like other crypto assets, is volatile. If the token price crashes, TMTG's reserves could lose huge value, damaging the balance sheet. Number two, regulatory risk, SEC scrutiny. Embedding tokens in the media plus launching crypto linked EFTs could draw regulatory attention. Questions about securities laws, token classification, conflicts of interest, and disclosures are certainly going to arise. Number three, conflict of interest. There are concerns that TMTG is mixing business, politics, and personal branding. Watchdogs have already flagged that such partnerships may blur lines between official and personal business. You have to think about all these. Number four, lockup constraints. Both parties' investments are subject to lockup periods, so funds may not be liquid for quite some time. Number five, dependence on crypto adoption. If Crow fails to gain broader acceptance or is supplanted by competing blockchains, the strategy could fail. Number six, integration. Building a smooth wallet reward system, user interfaces for converting gems to Crow, payment infrastructure, subscription system, staking, security, all of these require reliable engineering, security audits, and seamless experience. Mistakes or hacks would be disastrous for trust. And also, next, concentration risk, putting a significant portion of treasury and business model tied to a single token. which is Crow, is very risky. Now, a single bad development in the Kronos ecosystem, like a security flaw, governance issue, or regulation crackdown, could have a disastrous effect. And lastly, perception and brand risk. Because the deal is highly politicized, TMTG, Trump, critics may attack it as opportunistic, I should say, speculative, or propaganda driven rather than genuine utility building. I mean, we are in a new era of politics. We've seen that over the last 10 plus years. Oh, there's one other thing: profitability and monetization clarity. It's not yet fully clear how the economics will play out long term. Token appreciation and staking yield are speculative. Revenue from ads, subscription, plus crypto flows may or may not offset the risk. So while the ambition is very high, execution matters tremendously, and the margin for error is very narrow. This is very important, gentlemen, and you need to remember this. Given the political climate in our country right now, this deal is going to be scrutinized heavily. Negative media or political pushback could hurt the companies. Now, if things go well, this could become a blueprint. Media, finance, and blockchain merged into one ecosystem where tokens are the connective tissue. If things go poorly, it will serve as a cautionary tale of overleverage and overconfidence and hype. No matter what happens, we are entering a new realm where the line between media, finance, and blockchain is now more blurred than ever. Now, basically, to sum everything up, TMTG and Crypto.com's new deal is ambitious. It gives both sides incentives to succeed, but it also comes with high risk, volatility, regulatory uncertainty, and execution demands. Now, the key will be performance, adoption, token stability, regulatory clearance, and the ability to convert crypto operations into real revenue streams. And lastly, if this is successful, it could herald a new class of companies that don't just dabble in crypto. They are crypto native media finance hybrids. What will the future bring? I want you to ask yourself a question. Have you learned anything new from the content you've consumed over the last several minutes? If the answer is yes, go ahead and show your appreciation and your support by contributing back right now to the channel. The most effective way to do so is, of course, financially, and you can in a number of different ways. Making a contribution of any stable coin built on Ethereum, Polygon, Binance, all three, any stable coin or any other coin built on any of these blockchains. Send to the address that you are looking at or getting ready to look at here again. What it does, gentlemen, it helps us to continue creating life-changing content for all of you. This is something that we've been doing for a long time now. And honestly, we're still just getting started. That's the beautiful thing. And with your support, we're gonna go many more moons. We've got a big week coming up. If I'm you, I'm in the library. I'm learning as much as I can. I'm consuming as much content as I can. I want to show you something else. This is our little guy right here. I made him. You see this guy? He's been in my head for a long time. And I finally was able to create him. He's going to be featured. I haven't even named him yet. I'm open to suggestions, but of course the final decision is mine. But drop a comment. Right here you can see, take advantage of all the tools that we are giving all of you. And until next time, get in there and make it happen.